Hey, Joe Pell from Bark, and today we're going to take a quick look at the new Ryobi Lithium Hybrid 18-volt propane heater. Operation on this guy is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is insert a lithium 18+1 battery, or you can also plug in a standard 110 extension cord into the bottom of this unit. You can't do both at the same time. And also screw in a propane bottle, also not included. It's really easy to get started. All you have to do is hit the start button. Wait for the little light to turn green. You hear that clicking, that's telling you it's time to go ahead and press this button. And it's going. Turning it off is just as actually easier than turning it on. You just hit the button again and it turns right off. Here's the belly of the beast. If you take the battery out, you can see where your extension cord is going to plug in right here. So if you have the battery in, there's no way that you could even physically plug the extension cable in, or vice versa. Here's what it looks like firing up from the business end. I do find that I have to hold the ignition button down for a couple, 3 seconds to get her going. One thing you'll notice is it's not very loud at all. That clicking sound is the igniter going off. It goes for about 15-20 seconds and then it stops, as you can tell. I did have this outside trying it out on about a 40-degree morning. And I'm just going to use my vacuum cleaner wand to demonstrate because it's about the correct length for this purpose. But what I noticed was that there's an area about from right here to about right here in the same range of this wand, which is just about 24 inches, that it provides heat. The heat comes out of the unit and it pretty much makes a right turn and just shoots straight up, which is better demonstrated in my FLIR video that I took using my FLIR infrared camera.
You can see the metal tip is getting hot. The plastic case, right where I have the cursor on now, is still cool, and then the dark blue is the propane bottle.
So what are my thoughts after having used this for a couple days? First off, I weighed a bottle, put it in there, ran it for 48 minutes, shut it off, weighed the bottle. It used 8 ounces in 48 minutes, so it's going to go through. It's going to provide you with the 90 minutes of runtime that they advertise with the 1-pound bottle. You're supposed to get 5 hours of life out of a P108 battery. I didn't test that. What you can do though, if you want extended runtime, is you can buy an adapter, kind of like you would buy for like a small propane grill, and then run it to a 20-pound propane bottle, and you'd be good to go for several hours. One thing to like about this, it's whisper quiet. You hardly even know it's running. I ran it in the garage and it provided almost zero background noise. In the 48 minutes it did raise the temperature in here 10 degrees, which is nice. However, it is a non-catalytic heater, so it's going to be emitting gobs of CO, so this is not recommended for indoor use at all. I wasn't really in here and this is a pretty drafty garage, but I would not recommend anybody perform that same test and stay in the garage. It does leave a faint bit of a propane odor as it burns, so that's not real pleasant either if you're going to use it in a closed space. So if you guys want to put this in your fishing shack, no, don't do it. The other thing that makes it kind of a little dangerous in my opinion is with it also being so quiet and the fact that you can't see the heat coming out the front end. I had this on the patio to show to my girlfriend, and in like 30 seconds after I lit it off, both our dogs stuck their face right in the business end of this, and they almost got burned. And if you have small kids and small dogs, you got to really keep an eagle eye out. So I thought this would be a great idea for keeping warm, watching the kids play soccer and softball in the fall. And I really would not encourage anybody to take this to that kind of event because it blasts jet engine heat out of here, well, for about that far, which is also kind of another downside. The fan is very weak, so it blows out and it doesn't blow very far. It only comes out about that far and then it shoots straight up. So you got to stand right on top of this thing to feel any kind of heat at all. Anyhow, that would be my experience with the new Ryobi Hybrid Propane Heater. Hope this helped you out.